What's up, everybody? Am I live? I'm gonna wait to see if everyone can see me first before I start with the review here. Once again, still trying out the new system here. My new live stream system. No longer using Google Hangout or Google Live. I just feel like too many problems, too many issues. What I have right now seems to be a lot more convenient for your boy, Deluxe Man. But I want to be sure that it's working. Yep, people can see me. What's up, everybody? We're good. We're good. Everyone can see me. Good quality, apparently. I'll get to you guys in just a second. We'll do a roll call for live chat in just 1 second. But let's go ahead and get the beginning out the way. Let's go ahead and get the intro out the way so we can go ahead and get things started. As you guys know, this is your boy, Deluxe Man. And of course, we are live here on YouTube for my Smackdown and 205 Live reviews, the final episodes for both shows before WrestleMania 34. They were basically made to hype up WrestleMania this Sunday. The question is, did they do their job? Are you more excited for WrestleMania based off of these shows? Well, we'll get to that in just a second. As you guys know, if this is the first time you're watching me, do yourself a favor and subscribe. Click that subscribe button and click the bell. And of course, like the video. Please like the video. Let's get this video as many likes as possible. Also, if you want to help your brother out, if you want to help me get more notice, you can do a couple of things. You can like me on Facebook, you can follow me on Twitter, you can donate to my PayPal or Patreon or Super Chat. That works too. Or just watch the video because you know how them ads work. But if you really want to help expand the brand of your boy Deluxe Man, buy yourself a Deluxe Man t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees. Live chat. Let's get this roll call out the way. Who we got in the live chat? We got, let's see, Melissa Hernandez. A female. We got a female in the live chat. Zion Smith. Annie. David Sakurai. I hope I said your last name right. Charizard King. President A. Cindy McGonigal, one of my patrons on Patreon. Welcome, Sydney. We got Ultra Shadow. We got Who Wants to Walk with Elias. We got ULAP. We got Trappy 101. We got Lance Alcon. Sonic X WWE. Super 57S. J-Nox. Peter McPeterface. I'll go with that. Let's see. Raphael. We got Godzilla Hawk. What's up, man? We got, I think that's pretty much everybody. More people are, oh, no. We got more people coming in. Calvin's Show. We got Bry Guy. Fernando. We got so many other people. Christopher Romero. Welcome everybody. You guys are just kind of going crazy in live chat now. So everybody, if I didn't say your name, I apologize, but welcome everybody to the show. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Let's talk about SmackDown tonight. Let's talk about SmackDown 205 Live and a little bit of Mixed Match Challenge. Let's get into it. So, SmackDown wasn't offensive tonight. Great. Some of you are going, okay. Let me just say this. When SmackDown is not offensive, that's a good thing. Because, again, Road Dogg Jesse James is writing this show. And for him to not offend me tonight, that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. There were a couple of hiccups. That I might have to address. If I'm nice, I'll probably just let him slide on it. But, yeah, it wasn't a perfect show. But for WrestleMania, in terms of doing its job and getting me hyped for the big show this Sunday, I would say it was better than Raw, honestly. I thought Raw was kind of weak. SmackDown was just a tad bit better. But I'll have a lot to say when we get into 205 Live. And might have a little bit to say about Mixed Match Challenge. But SmackDown Live opened up with Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon coming out to greet Nashville. Nashville tonight was an awesome crowd. Everyone that bought a ticket really made the show. The show felt big. The show felt like a special show because of the audience. I think that's why I liked it more than usual, because it had a good crowd. Both Bryan and Shane McMahon got standing ovations. The ovation for both men, Bryan and Shane, especially Daniel Bryan, was insane. So I hope we get this kind of audience this Sunday in New Orleans, which we will. I think New Orleans is going to love Bryan and Shane in that tag match. That tag match might end up being one of the best matches of the night. Okay, so they come out. Shane praises Daniel Bryan, calling him a role model for fighting to return inside the ring, fighting for 3 years, fighting the doctors, and he did it. And he congratulates him. And then Bryan apologized for giving him hell over the last few months. They make up by hugging it out, because that's how we do it. We hug it out, baby. And they say at WrestleMania, they are going to beat the crap out of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Yes, yes, yes. Basically, it was just to wrap up whatever heat they had previous to this match. So let's see. Let's see where this goes. We do see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn later on in the night. They appear out of the audience with no music and street clothes, by the way, which I appreciate. And they basically tell the audience that they have a new dream. Their new dream is to beat Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania and send him home a broken mess to his family, Birdie and Bree. Yikes. They have a long promo, by the way. It takes security several minutes to get to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They weren't on them immediately like they were on Johnny Gargano when he came in on NXT. They were there to cut a decent promo. They were allowed to talk a little bit, you know. But eventually, after they were finally stopped by the microphone being cut off, here comes security, and they get walked out. And then as they're walking out, Bryan and Shane come out and try to start a nah, 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 hey, 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 goodbye chant, a song. The crowd kind of got into it, but it didn't last long. They just kind of... The idea of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens being gone from SmackDown, you know, it's not something I want to think about, quite frankly, because they've been great on SmackDown. Like, this duo on SmackDown has been literally one of the highlights of the show. So I don't know if I want to see them leave. So I guess that's how the crowd felt too. But in terms of the storyline, it makes sense. Both teams did their job. I feel like this is easily going to be one of the best parts of WrestleMania. Bryan's return, the match itself. I'm ready. I'm ready for this match to happen. So let's talk about Charlotte Flair taking on Natalya. So the match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya, again, I've seen it so many times, it kind of isn't impressing me anymore. We need to give these two like a submission match or something different, because it's just them wrestling, and I've seen them wrestle like 100 times already, so I'm not really feeling it as much. Still a decent match, just not as impressed because I've seen it so many times. We had a failed cash-in from Carmella, because as she was going to cash in, Charlotte punt kicked the briefcase out of Carmella's hand, and we had a confrontation between Asuka and Charlotte afterwards. Asuka comes out, and she says she is going to beat Charlotte because nobody is ready for Asuka. Charlotte snatches the microphone out. She snatches the microphone out of Asuka's hand, and then basically says, "I'm ready, but are you?" And then silence. Awkward silence, and then she goes away. I was kind of hoping Charlotte would bring the goods home. You know, I don't want to say her promo was weak, but it was kind of weak. Like, if I was imagining Charlotte cutting a promo, like the promo before WrestleMania, I'm thinking something along the lines of, okay, like, pretend Charlotte snatched the microphone away from Asuka. Here's what I imagine her saying. Asuka, I'm ready for you, but the real question is, are you ready for me? I'm the woman that changed the game for women's wrestling in WWE. I brought back the WWE Women's Championship. I was undefeated for 10 pay-per-views straight. I have set records. I have made history many times. I am the daughter of Ric Flair. Woo! And if anybody's gonna beat your streak, it's going to be me. And at WrestleMania, you don't have to be talking about who's ready for Asuka. The question is, are you ready for Charlotte Flair? Woo! Something along those lines. Like, I was hoping she would bring home the goods. Like, just, come on, Charlotte. Now, I know Charlotte's not known for her microphone skills, but that was a time to really just, okay, I'm there. Reel them in. I'm there for WrestleMania. She just, are you ready for me? And walked away like, come on, man. You should have sold it. You should have, Charlotte, come on now. Now, granted, I'm pretty sure she couldn't really sell it because of the script. But, man. She should have cut a better promo. She should have cut a better promo. And Bride Guy, I didn't say sex records. I said set records. Be quiet. Leave me alone. Over here giving me a hard time. Alright, other than that, I mean, what they did with them was alright. It wasn't offensive. I just wanted more. We could have sold it more. We do a video package of Bryan, Shane, Owens, and Zayn. Well done. Every video package we got tonight was fabulous. The video production on these video packages are just amazing. Like, WWE's production crew deserves credit for that. We have Rusev taking on Jinder Mahal. And Rusev was the babyface in the match. First off, if we're talking about the two men who got the biggest pops tonight, it was Bryan and Rusev. Rusev is so over right now. And Aiden English is just riding off of it very well. You know, I want Aiden English to announce me to the ring. If I ever have to have a manager, I want Aiden English because he's so good at his role. So good at it. But Rusev worked as a babyface tonight. And it just fit like a glove. Like, this is what he should be, a babyface. Just did an awesome job against Jinder Mahal. The crowd got behind him. This is where he needs to be. We should keep him here. This is the role that fits him the best. Rusev beats Jinder Mahal clean, and then outwalks Randy Orton to RKO everybody. So there you go. That's your hype for the United States Championship match. We have a backstage segment with New Day, the Bludgeon Brothers, and the Usos, telling people to download the WWE Network if you haven't, and subscribe so you can watch WrestleMania for free. And then they start pulling devices, electronic devices out of their pants. Tablets, cell phones, laptops. It was nasty. And then here come the Bludgeon Brothers with their hammers, and then they smash the camera. That sounds hokey, doesn't it? Because it was hokey. I mean, Road Dogg. But it wasn't offensive, believe it or not. It's one of those things where, okay, it was hokey, but it wasn't so bad to where I was like, God damn, like, why? What is bad is that we're still doing these cell phone PowerPoint presentation graphic words promos. Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin cut a promo on their cell phones, and they were showing in text what they said on the phones, and it looked so hokey and stupid and childish. That's something that needs to go. Like, seriously, after WrestleMania, let it die. I hope that was just something we did because of Mixed Match Challenge. It's over now, so can we stop with the cell phone word text promos, please? Let it be done, because Mixed Match Challenge is over. It's done. After WrestleMania, we need to be done with that. Like, no more of that crap. It was dumb. What else happened on the show? Baron Corbin. It was Team Baron Corbin taking on, I don't even know, Team Ziggler? No, because Ziggler was on Baron Corbin's team. That's how you know I don't even remember this match. Who's a babyface? Team Ryder. Team Ryder versus Team Corbin. Team Corbin won. Do you care? Nobody cares, because it's the Andre the Giant Battle Royal on the pre-show. That's one of the two matches I really don't care about. So, yeah. Moving on. We got, what happened after that? I'm trying to remember. I think the main event just happened. Like, again, some of the stuff that happened on SmackDown, it didn't offend me, but it's not memorable. It's not a show I would go back and watch again. So let's just get to the main event. AJ Styles and Nakamura took on Benjamin and Gable and Benjamin. I will say, what they're doing with Styles and Nakamura now, the whole mind game, patronizing aspect about the feud, I'm really liking. I like the promos they cut at each other backstage. I like Nakamura patronizing AJ, telling him that he's emotional, that he doesn't really have himself together, but Nakamura does. And then AJ got back at him after the match, after they beat Gable and Benjamin. AJ tries to go for a flying forearm, and Nakamura gets scared, and then he gets frustrated. He gets all emotional. And I like that. Like, the small things they've done over the last 2 weeks, to me, is well worth the build. I think that's easily the best part of this entire build for this dream match. Could we have done more? Yes. But remember who's riding the show. So, from Road Dogg, this is probably the best it was going to be. Nothing but tag matches with Nakamura and AJ, and then this stuff with them. The one thing I would have added to AJ teasing his flying forearm is afterwards, AJ and Nakamura just brawl. They just start fighting. That would have been a good way to sell their match. I see people asking me in the live chat, what are they doing with Shelton Benjamin? What are they doing with Chad Gable? Absolutely nothing, because of who's writing the show. If you want Gable and Benjamin to get some love, we have to put someone else in charge of SmackDown. Road Dogg needs to go. He needs to go. He doesn't know what he's doing. I'm sorry. The fact that he was able to do this show is a miracle, because it wasn't offensive, it didn't hurt anybody, and everybody came out looking strong. I just really feel like, I personally feel like, with the way SmackDown is going, and this is just overall thoughts on the show, I'm really just considering not watching it after WrestleMania. I know AJ would be on SmackDown. I know Nakamura would probably be champion. And I just will probably end up taking away from what they're doing if I don't watch it. But the writing is so bad. The presentation is so boring. And then I'm watching 205 Live and I go, this show is so much more exciting than SmackDown. I would rather just watch 205 Live, NXT, maybe, if Raw's not any better, I might stop watching that as well. But it's getting to the point now where your boy is just kind of tired of just watching these shows and thinking I could be doing something else with my time. I'll see what I can do. Like, probably after WrestleMania, after WrestleMania, I might decide, you know what, screw it, I'll continue doing it. But yeah, I might end up just not doing this, because it's getting hard. Like, it's so much more easier when you have someone in charge of a show that knows what he's doing. Simple as that. Simple as that. So, yeah, SmackDown, not offensive tonight. Did its job. Won't pwn it. Let's talk about the Mixed Match Challenge. The Mixed Match Challenge. The finals between Charlotte and Bobby Roode taking on Team Asuka, Miz and Asuka. I'm shocked they actually had Asuka and Charlotte touch. I was thinking Bobby Roode and Miz were going to wrestle the entire match, and then maybe Charlotte and Asuka would have like small portions to just touch. Although they didn't touch too much. They locked up. They did have some back and forth here and there, but it wasn't a lot. So we got a glimpse of their match this Sunday, but not all of it, which is, that's smart. But it was basically Miz and Bobby Roode. Miz is such a good worker in terms of knowing how to get the audience involved. The fact that this guy can raise his hand, and get a reaction. That's where Miz is now. He's able to just go like this, and then he gets a reaction. That's power. That's not something many wrestlers have nowadays. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But the match was solid. Miz and Asuka end up winning because we can't have Asuka lose her streak before WrestleMania. So, yeah, solid match. Miz and Asuka win. They are representing Rescue Dogs Rock, I think. Let me get this information right. Don't want to just say something random and get it wrong. Yep. They are representing Rescue Dogs Rock. Their charity will win $100,000. It actually did win $100,000. Miz cut a very babyface promo on his daughter being born. Yeah, that's right. Miz's daughter was born. Congratulations being a father, Miz. they'll probably give him time after WrestleMania to go see her, so he might lose the title at WrestleMania. Gave credit to all the charities. It was nice to hear him open up and be himself. That was cool. That was really cool. He talks about how he's going to defend his belt at WrestleMania and how Asuka is going to win the Women's Championship. No problems. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get off of SmackDown here. And let's talk about 205 Live. Hold on. Let me work my magic here. Hocus Pocus. Oh, look at that. What's good? Change the background on you. By the way, gotta give credit to the man who made this. Is he here in the chat? I don't really see him here in the chat. Let me get his name real quick. So, credit goes to Jay Knox for making these covers for me. I don't see you, Jay. I was hoping you'd be in here so I can go ahead and give you credit. But if you end up seeing Jay Knox in the live chat, give him some love. Because he made these covers. Made these covers. These are really, really well. Hopefully the quality isn't going down. I'm hearing the quality is pretty good. So, alright. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... There we go. Jay Knox. Thank you, Jay Knox, for the cover. It looks great. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about 205 Live. I'm about to gush the hell all over this show. I will never, ever miss another 205 Live show. I'll say that again. I will never, ever miss another 205 Live show. As long as Triple H stays in charge. I should put that asterisk next to that statement. Because this show is kicking so much ass right now. I can't tell you how excited, how happy I am to see 205 Live go back to its roots. These guys are tearing the house down. And that's people on Twitter talking about, well, look, half of the arena's not there. I'm sorry, but after watching 2 hours of SmackDown, I'm ready to go home. Okay? So, I don't understand why people are giving 205 Live crap when SmackDown, which, again, written by Road Dogg Jesse James, is there. They're tired. They're ready to go home. They want to beat traffic. So the fact that 205 Live was able to keep the audience that it did was a miracle. I keep saying this and I'll keep saying it. I hope 205 Live after WrestleMania just goes to NXT or just goes to Full Sail. Just be pre-recorded. Or how about this? If you're not going to go to Full Sail, whatever. Go on before Raw or go on before SmackDown. Like, SmackDown goes on at 7, right? 205 Live should go on at 6. I feel like if you had the show go on before SmackDown, it will be better. I don't know how I feel about SmackDown going on before 205 Live, because then the crowd's tired. They're ready to go home. I don't know. But as for me, do know I will be watching 205 Live going forward. I might stop watching SmackDown. I might stop watching Raw. I'm not missing a single episode of 205 Live because this show is awesome. Everything about this show is done so well. The video packages, each character, each performer getting their own time to shine. Tony Nese got his time to shine tonight with a highlight match. They're building a tag team feud. Possibly bringing in some tag team championships. And then that main event with Kalisto and Buddy Murphy. Easily one of the best matches in WWE this year. We're going to break it all down, going one by one. Let's start off with the tag match. So, we open up with Hideo Itami and Akira Tozawa taking on the Lucha House Party. This was Grand Metalik and Lince Dorado. So, the match goes to a no DQ. No DQ. Wow, that makes no sense. The match goes to a DQ. This match will be good in a no DQ match, but it goes to a DQ when both teams lose their temper and end up brawling. Lots of stiff shots. Like, hopefully, as time goes by, Hideo Itami gets his own highlight match. I feel like he's lost some steam. He's lost a lot of steam. Not just before he came to 205 Live either. He's been losing steam even in NXT because of the injuries. But we need to give him a highlight match, a highlight night, to get some attention back on him, because Hideo Itami is so good. He's so stiff, and his matches are brutal to watch. I like what they're doing with these two teams. I like the feud building. I like what's going on. I hope it leads to them debuting the tag team titles soon with these two. I see it building to something. It's got to be. But I like it. Those of you asking me, is Akira Tozawa heel? I would think he is. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Hideo Itami and Akira Tozawa being the heels in this. I think that works out better because Lucha House Party is way too likable to be heels. Way too likable and way too exciting. So let's see where this goes. Hopefully it does lead to a tag team championship match. Apparently, Drew Gulak was supposed to face Mark Andrews tonight. And it got postponed until next week, which is smart because WrestleMania is coming up. You want to save that until after WrestleMania. So Mark Andrews will take on Drew Gulak next week. So this week, we got a PowerPoint presentation promo from Mr. Drew Gulak. And, whew, let me just say this. Drew Gulak, he is a national treasure. I love what they're doing with him. I love the psycho politician gimmick. It's really, really cool. You know, he's preaching about how it's all about technical wrestling, how he's the best technical wrestler on 205 Live, the best submission specialist, and how he plans to make all of his opponents tap out. I love that gimmick. I think it's working very well, and I love that he uses PowerPoint presentations to make his point. He had one that basically said, because I could, and he says he's going to make Mark Andrews tap out next week. So yeah, national treasure, Drew Gulak. Andrews came up after us and cut a promo on the whole cell phone text thing. I don't like it here, but it was alright. I don't remember much what he said, but it was serviceable. So that match is happening next week. Next up is the highlight match for Tony Nese. Nice. I really don't have an issue with what they did here. The premier athlete got his chance to shine. Jonathan Pierce, who I think I've seen before. Someone do some research on Jonathan Pierce. I probably have seen him before. I might have to do my research on him, but he looked seasoned. He looked like he knew what he was doing, and yeah, he made Tony Nese look like $1 million. Tony Nese looked great. Got his win. Hopefully they do stuff with him going forward. Then we got the main event. Let's talk about this. First off, let's not even talk about it. Let's give the match its respect. Round of applause. Buddy Murphy and Kalisto tore it down. This was a fantastic match. Easily. I don't care what anybody says. Easily one of WWE's best matches this year. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And you know what? Based off of what we've been getting in the tournament, the Cruiserweight tournament that's been happening over the last few months, this is no shock. Of course it's good. Of course this is awesome. Of course they're tearing the house down. But let me just talk about the stuff we got in this match. We got a freaking suplex on the apron that made me cringe about as hard as Will Ospreay made me cringe when he took that Spanish fly on the apron from Marty Scurll at Sakura Genesis. Yeah, it looked nasty. It looked like it killed Kalisto. Lots of counters. I got lots of high flying. Just great action. Think about this for a minute. The crowd that was there, tired. They're worn out. They're ready to go home. Okay? This match was so awesome. It not only got a 205 live chant, 205. It got this is awesome chant and a fight forever chant. Fight forever, this is awesome, 205 live from fans who are tired. That's a big freaking deal. I don't even remember how long the chants lasted, but they basically chanted throughout the entire match. Kalisto and Buddy Murphy just tore it up. It was an awesome match, and it's matches like this that make me go, why the hell would you want this on the pre-show? Like, think about this. Like, this match, the quality of this match was so good. I'll get to the super chat in just a second. Thank you for that, guys. The quality of this match was so good that I don't think Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar is going to beat it. Think about that. Think about what I just said here. The match was so good, I don't see Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar beating it. So, knowing that this is the quality we're getting from 205 Live, why the hell would you want this in the pre-show? So, let's get to that in a second. Buddy Murphy beats Kalisto. Awesome match. Easily one of WWE's best matches this year. So far, might be topped. Cruiserweights could come in and top this next week. But awesome stuff. Awesome stuff from Buddy Murphy and Kalisto. Buddy Murphy, I cannot believe that this guy has been on NXT for, like, since 2014, I believe, and I haven't seen him this good since he came in. What the hell, buddy? What the hell, buddy? And Kalisto, now that he's working with people that can, you know, catch up with him, that can go his speed and match his style, he's been having some amazing matches. Wow. Okay, BW Rosa. What are your thoughts on WWE having another promotion at Access over 4 days? Really? They're having other promotions at Access? What other promotions? Is it Lucha Underground, ROH? Like, I didn't even know about that. And Cena and Taker is being done the way it is to make it more realistic. I'm cool with it. Okay, so apparently Access is featuring NXT 205 Live, WN, Evolve in Progress. Really? Now that's cool. I didn't even know that. Whoa. I'm thinking about checking that out. Apparently we got OK Fabe in the audience. What's up, OK Fabe? Everybody go subscribe to OK Fabe. Very underrated YouTuber here on the site. Alright, so a couple more things to talk about. Let's talk about Drake Maverick's promo after the match. He basically came in and cut a promo urging fans to turn on WrestleMania early and watch the finals of the Cruiserweight Tournament Classic. Sure. No, Cruiserweight Tournament. I don't know why I keep calling it Cruiserweight Classic. I'm sorry. It might end up being a classic, depending on how long they're able to go. Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali might end up being a WrestleMania Classic. For real. And his promo is basically urging fans to watch WrestleMania early and check out Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander because he thinks it's going to steal the show. He thinks it's going to be the best match on WrestleMania. And it's sad that we have to now promote this and tell fans, turn on WrestleMania early to watch this match. I don't get that. I see people on Twitter talking about, oh, the Lex man, not a lot of people watch 205 Live. They can't even pack out the arena. See how half the people in the audience left tonight on SmackDown because 205 Live doesn't sell. The fact that we're even arguing this to make it seem like Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali don't deserve to open WrestleMania. Like that is your excuse. Oh, 205 Live doesn't have a full audience. Because it follows SmackDown. It follows a show that is 2 hours long. People are tired. Alright? And let's not even begin to talk about how screw 205 Live. Last year, when 205 Live was being run by Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn and whoever, the show was awful. 205 Live was easily one of the worst shows in WWE. Easily. Okay? And then Triple H took over, and now the show is back to what it was during the Cruiserweight Classic in 2016. You see these guys going out there. You see these guys tearing the house down. You see these guys putting on some of WWE's best matches this year. Why the hell would you not want to make sure that WrestleMania is kicked off the right way with a match between Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali? This has nothing to do with, oh, they don't deserve it. First off, who are you to say they don't deserve it? I am so confident and Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander opening WrestleMania out of sheer principle that it's going to kick off the show right, that I'll say this, I'm going to piss a lot of people off. I guarantee you, Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander will have a better match than Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. You want to have a debate on that? You want to debate me on that, boy? Let's go. I'll say that again to all the Roman Reigns haters. I know y'all, to all the Roman Reigns fans out there that are crying and about to dislike this video, I'm about to say it again. Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali will have a better match than Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. And it will be on the pre-show. Man, I just pissed a lot of people off. Really, really, really badly. I don't care. But I guess, we're going to put them on the pre-show because they're on 205 Live. Yeah, great way to respect your cruiserweights. But I guess I can't complain because the first ever women's battle royal is on the pre-show too, right? And it's the first ever. Who cares about these battle royals? Who cares? Nobody cares. I don't. So, I hope Cedric and Mustafa Ali are able to get time to really show the world what they're all about. I hope they're not wrestling in front of 70 people, because that would suck. And if they are, that's disrespectful. That is an insult to them. And if they want to quit, I would not be upset about that. Because easily these two are going to have one of the best matches. I still feel like in terms of what happened last year with Neville and Austin Aries, yeah, it's still not right. It's still not right to showcase your talent like this. It's not. So WWE, you better be sure that there's an audience there. Okay, I would not even have them touch the ring until an audience is there. All right, you can have the Andre the Giant Battle Royal open the show. Okay, and then follow up with the Women's Battle Royal. But Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander, at least have them go on right before WrestleMania when the crowd is there. Okay? Make sure a full crowd is there to see them perform. Because if you have them perform before the show starts and nobody's there, you can go straight to hell. And those two will have the right to tell you go straight to hell. But that's okay, because regardless, I see a super chat. Don't worry about that. I'll get to you in just a second. What was I saying? Because regardless of where they are, these guys are going to tear the house down. They're going to make fans really push for them to get the respect they deserve. I'm at the point now where this is how I feel. I would rather Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali just be moved to NXT TakeOver. No, for real. Like, if they're not going to get the respect they deserve, if you're going to open them as like the first match fans see and nobody's there, I'd rather they be on NXT TakeOver. That's what I think. So, alright, enough of that. Thank you guys for hearing my rant. Let's get to the live chat here. Super chat from Mr. BWS. Tournaments for shots at all NXT titles. Championship matches will take place on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. with the exception of the NXT Women's title. Oh, wow. So, tag team, North American, and the world title? Or is it just tag team and North American? Nice. I actually like that. I got another, super chat from Mr. Sam P-Boon. Sam P-Boon. What's up, man? It is BC Amplified from YouTube. He say the match will suck. Okay. He says the cruiserweight match will suck? Oh, please. Yeah, right. Get the hell out of here with that. I'm done with the review, so let's go to live chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you guys for joining me here. Ultra Shadow, the women are competing for a vagina trophy. The women are competing for a vagina trophy. Well said, Ultra Shadow. Well said. You guys are going crazy during my rant. I like it. Get them tears, Deluxe, man. Get them tears. Yeah, I got a lot of Roman Reigns tears tonight. Welcome everybody, welcome. To everybody just joining me. Let's see here. Kevin Steen and El Generico will debut after Mania. That would be nice if they just changed their names to Kevin Steen and El Generico. Isaiah Harris, at least make the pre-show kickoff show. Put the matches on a DVD as bonus footage. But that's just me, though. Seriously. Godzilla Hawk. Justice for cruiserweights. They better get the respect they deserve, man. I will be upset if they don't get any kind of love. Elias, I arrived in Noah. Yeah, man. I'll see you in the hotel. Man, I hope you enjoy yourself on your vacation, Elias. I really do. Super 57S, I am predicting that Cassius Ohno will be Braun's surprise partner. That'd be an interesting partner to have. I wouldn't be against that. Let's see here. WWE TNA full. Cedric and Ali has no heat, no build, but it deserves to be on the main show. First off, how can you say it has no build when they spent an entire tournament building to the freaking match? God, do you see this crap that I deal with? Like, he wants to throw this stuff at me as if he has no idea what he's talking. He has no idea what he's talking about. He clearly does. They spent an entire tournament building up Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander. So you can't say there's been no build. In terms of heat, I might give you that, but guess what? The build is there. What are you talking about? Like, I don't got time for this, man. Sorry. I was having a good day until these fans came around asking these dumb questions and saying these dumb statements. It has no build. What the hell are you talking about? It was a little tournament. It was literally a tournament building to this. Let's see here. People in the live chat, yes it does. Facepalm. I agree with you. Like, I get it, man. I get that we complain a lot about some stuff, but listen to what we're saying. NHP 2012 says, if 205 match is on pre-show. If the 205 live match is on the pre-show, we riot. I would love to say people will riot. I don't think fans care about it that much, but I'm just saying it deserves to be on the main show. Yes, justice for cruiserweights, for real. Don't time out. No, Elias, don't time him out. Let him have his opinion. I don't mind him just saying whatever he wants to say. I'm just going to call it out and just expose why it's not a good question to ask. Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali has no build. What are you talking about? There was a tournament building to this match. Get your facts straight. Lord have mercy. These fans. That's why I'm glad I got you guys in here. I got some of the best fans in the world. Let's see. Pure Prestige Productions. Nice name. I saw Cedric wrestle in person. PWX twice. He is awesome. Oh yeah, he's been all over the place. I saw him wrestle in ROH, PWG, and some other places before he came to WWE. He's amazing. He's always been amazing. And I'm happy he's starting to get the respect he deserves. Starting. Hopefully he'll get more as time goes by. Should be going for the IC Championship and others down the road. Joseph Winters. I think Triple H should take over WWE. Oh, absolutely. Oh, it's time. It's his time to take over. I'm beyond done with the corporate suits running the show now because they don't know what they're doing. They have no idea how to run this show. They have no idea how to make things interesting. Yeah, I think it's time. Firestar Heart. The tournament was absolutely fantastic. It certainly was. It was a great tournament with great matches, and the right person won. The right people won. Cedric and Mustafa Ali. Now, personally, based off of how well Drew Gulak is doing, I wouldn't have mind if he actually won the match over Mustafa Ali and we did Drew Gulak and Cedric. That would have been an awesome match too. In HP 2012, how many Superman punches will we see? Probably about 5. We'll see 500,000, 500 million F5s, 5 Superman punches, and then probably 1 or 2 spears. Because Roman Reigns is FM. Brandon Cambambia. I hope I said your name right. But Brandon, the people who are crapping on Asuka's streak, they clearly don't know jack crap of all the true art of storytelling in professional wrestling. Why would they crap on Asuka's streak? That's one of the most interesting things about the women's division. That I don't get. That's just my thoughts. Let's see. Cock that, yes, man. I see that. I see ya, Robbie. I see ya. North American title looks great. I will talk about the North American title tomorrow. I'll talk about that tomorrow. Let's see here. Sonic X WWE. Yeah, Annie. NXT is better than the main roster. Annie? Don't know what he's talking about here. Oh, okay. Who agrees NXT is better than the main roster? Oh, I completely agree, Annie. I completely agree. Completely agree, Annie. So, let's end it with a question. This is my final question before I get out of here. My question to my live chat and to my viewers afterwards. How many F5s? How many F5s will Brock Lesnar deliver to Roman Reigns for him to kick out of? How many F5s will Roman Reigns kick out of? Do I hear 500? Do I hear 500,000? Do I hear 500 million? Do I hear 500 billion? Maybe he'll create a new number. Maybe we'll see him kick out so many F5s. I'm just gonna... You know what? I might even do that drinking game. I might actually do a drinking game to where I will take a shot for every single F5 Roman Reigns kicks out of. I might actually do that. Okay, we got J-Knox saying 3. We got Annie saying 10. Marcus Ryan 3. Super57S 6. Elias 2. 412 Hamrock 5. Godzilla Hawk 100. No, a million. Excuse me. 100. A million F5s. 100. Brendan Ryan going all over the place, creating a new number. Joseph Winters 20. Melissa Hernandez 200,000. MoFit 5 Romillion. 5 Romillion. You are nuts. Cock that fist, man. Yeah. I think I might do it. I might actually have my friend Katie bring a drink over, and she will have me take a shot for every F5 he kicks out of. I'll be crazy, but it might get me views. I might actually do it. Now, by the way, you guys should know this. I don't get drunk very easily, so I'll probably just still watch the match. You know what? The more I think about it, I might actually do it. Drinking game this Sunday. I'll go live during Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. I'll have the bottles, the small bottles here. I'll have Scott, the Only Florence. That's his real name. That's his YouTube name. The Only Florence and the casual viewer next to me. They're gonna be watching the match, and then every time he kicks out, I'll just take a shot. It will be interesting to see how it works. And if I do it, ladies and gentlemen, if I do this, you better be there. Okay? You better be there. You better be there. If I do this game, you better be there. Okay? Crap. So you better be there. Yeah, everybody's like, all right. Yeah, and have my coffin ready, because I'm probably gonna die. I'm probably gonna die doing that. All right. I should do a drunk WrestleMania review. No, I'm not taking a shot for every suplex. Every F5. You hear me? Every F5. So with that said, thank you guys for being here. WrestleMania weekend continues. The WrestleMania week videos are still coming. We got NXT TakeOver New Orleans tomorrow, the preview for that show. On Thursday, check this out. On Thursday, top 10 WrestleMania shows of all time. This Thursday, top 10 WrestleMania shows. It will be late at night because I'll be working during the day. But late at night, this Thursday, top 10 WrestleMania shows. On Friday, will be a review of Lucha Underground versus Impact Wrestling. Yes, I'll be watching an Impact Wrestling show and reviewing it. Oh my god. Saturday will be NXT TakeOver New Orleans review. Sunday will be WrestleMania review. And the drinking game. Y'all better be there. Y'all better be there. Alright? Love you all. Subscribe, like the video. Thank you once again to Mr. Knox, J Knox, for the covers. And you will see your boy next time right here in your boy Alyx Man's World. For now, I'm signing out. Peace